I'm Katherine Cheney, and for my virtual art show project, I chose the theme Childhood in Art. Art and childhood have quite an audience due to the fact it reminds one of simpler times. It transports one to childhood innocence, the innocence of not knowing the bad, evil, and hardships in the world. It reminds one of what the world could be rather than what it is. For my first painting, I chose The Child's Bath. It's a painting by Mary Cassatt, and it was painted in 1893. It's an oil on canvas, and its origin is France. One of the things I really like about this painting is how it reminds me of childhood innocence. When we're younger, we normally can't take baths on our own, so we normally need our mother or father's help. The second painting I chose is Mother and Child. It's a painting by Pablo Picasso. It was made in 1820. It's an oil on canvas, and its origin is Spain. One of the things I really like about this painting is how Pablo Picasso's style is very different, and even though his style is different, you can still see the love between the mother and the child. The third painting I chose is Mother and Child. It's a painting by Julius Gary Melchers. It was painted in 1906. It's an oil on canvas, and the origin is the United States. One of the things I really like about this painting is how realistic it is, and also the contrast between the dark background and the mother and the child. The fourth painting I chose is Woman and Child at the Well. It's a painting by Camille Pissarro. It was painted in 1882. It's an oil on canvas, and its origin is France. One of the things I really like about this painting is how when we're younger, we have a tendency to spend more time outside just because it lets our imagination run free, and in this painting, there is a child in the outdoors. The next piece of artwork I chose is The Barefooted Child. It's art by Mary Cassatt. It was made in 1896 to 1898. It's a dry point and aqua tint in color on off-white laid paper, and its origin is the United States. One of the things I really like about this piece of art is the colors that she used. And me personally, I think that pastel colors remind me of youth. The next piece of artwork I chose is The Sleeping Child. It's art by William Lee Hankey. It was made in 1918. It's dry point and black on cream wove paper, and its origin is England. One of the things I like about this painting is, again, it reminds me of childhood innocence, just because the child has fallen asleep in what seems to be her father's arms, and I feel as if that's something that a lot of younger children do. The next painting I chose is Two Sisters on the Terrace. It's a painting by Pierre-Auguste Renoir. It was painted in 1881. It's an oil on canvas, and its origin is France. One of the things I really like about this painting is the vibrant colors. The next painting I chose is Lucie, Berard, Child in White. It's a painting by Pierre-Auguste Renoir. It was made in 1883. It's an oil on canvas, and its origin is France. One of the things I really like about this painting is, yet again, it reminds me of childhood innocence. Innocence is normally associated with the color white, and the child in the painting is wearing that color. The next piece of artwork that I chose is Old Man with a Boy Reading. It's art by Jean-Jacques Desbois. It was made in 1770. It's etching on paper, and its origin is France. I really like this painting just because, again, it reminds me of childhood innocence. Just because when we're younger, we can't read, so we normally have like a relative or something read to us. The last painting I chose was Young Woman Sewing. It's a painting by Pierre-Auguste Renoir, and it was made in 1879. It's an oil on canvas, and its origin is France. One of the things I like about this painting is, again, childhood innocence. When we're younger, we seem to let our creativity go wild, and in this painting, she is sewing.